This tutorial is about interviewing potential host agencies and the questions that you should ask yourself and the host agency. And I'm Joni Ogg. Before you begin your interviews, you should understand the nature of the relationship between host agencies and independent agents. There are serious professional and quality host agencies, and then there are the rest. To make sure you are talking with a quality host agency, browse the host agency profiles on findahosttravelagency.com and start your search there. If a host that you are looking at is not found there, you should be cautious. Because of the amount of low quality host agencies, and worse, quality host agencies are contacted every day by people. Some people not really interested in actually starting a business, but instead are looking for travel discounts and freebies. For this reason, it is imperative that you do your homework before you contact your first host agency. You should have thought about and be able to answer these 4 questions with definition before you start looking. Why do you want a host agency? Make sure that you understand why you want to work with a host agency. What kind of support is drawing you to a host? What are you going to be selling? A quality host agency is going to try to get an idea of what niche you will be selling. You should be able to speak to this with authority. Is it going to be cruises, all-inclusives, niche cruises, destination weddings, groups? Just what do you think you will focus on? What support do you need from a host? Is it training, marketing, leads, back office, operational support, overrides? Just what is it that you are looking for in this relationship? And why would a host agency want to work with you? Just because a host agency is in the business of working with independent agents doesn't mean that they will work with just anyone. Might make choices on who they want to work with. They are looking for quality agents that are professional and can generate sales, generally speaking. What is it about you that would make you attractive enough to a host to enter into a relationship with you? So now that you have established yourself as a viable candidate for host agencies, you should research each potential host agency that you would like to interview. Research the host agency profiles on findahosttravelagency.com to see which ones offer the kind of support that you are looking for. Research the host agency's own website for more information before you contact them. Narrow your focus down to the top 3 to 5 host agencies that you would like to interview. Now, before you start your interviews, create a spreadsheet with the key elements that you are looking for in a host agency. Do it in columns so that you can compare the answers of each host that you interview. Be sure to modify the questions in part 2 to make your specific business objectives and needs. And always remember, this is an important business discussion where the host being interviewed is also making a decision whether or not you fit their profile. Be professional, be precise, be businesslike at all times. So let's recap what we've learned in part 1. Do your homework before you start interviewing host agencies. Carefully document the answers to your questions on a spreadsheet. This will also come in handy if you choose to have a second interview with that host agency. Always maintain your professional demeanor while interviewing host agencies. Now, this concludes part 1 of interviewing host agencies. To continue on to the 12 questions that you should ask a host agency, please watch part 2 of this tutorial.